killer's mastery class, an orb of ice, a centrifuge recasted the fast, a frozen mass. They shattered into glasses of ash, a chill and blizzard wizards cast, and now I'm gone in a flash. And we don't stop, a nova proc, a weapon swap, a unique drop. We're tearing through this chaos. Listen to our master raptor flock. The last who popped the moment stopped. He's finally free. Not even death can save me from me. Holy bolt, holy shield, holy freeze. I might smite the Lord of Terror onto his knees. I'll set free the beast within just to watch him bleed. Pure concentration, no salvation, just to restore peace and bring order to the world. With desecration from my sword, he start a war. I'll massacre the core foundation of the law. This ain't no soul in search of answers, just a hero with a T. And by the time I finish slaying, there won't be Diablo 3. Lord of destruction, Lord of corruption, Lord of the hate and pain. I instigate a flow so great, eviscerate the syndicate. I decimate, eradicate my foes in tonic state. They suffocate, choke on my name. Lord of seduction, Lord of disruption, Lord of the lies, Belial hides inside. He's terrified, mass genocide. My master rhymes identify the stale while they listen as I amplify, strict specify. It's time to die. Bring it back to the master of the track. Travel east to find the beast so I can slay him with my rap. Don't need flails or a sword. Tie my hand behind my back. Like a shop up, I'ma kill him with my lyrical attack. Time to let out my battle cry. I don't find the time to grind a level 9 to 9. Support the party blizzard wizard and that summon god. I stand to tank the flanking dolls, but when I try to fight, my damage lacks. Decrepified, I can't attack. I spent my life mastering axes, now I'm damned to cat. Or cries of anguish, they don't care, they want the mana back. Dead dreams of prestige, honor, valor. Now I stand and rap, I go slow. A mental block from years ago, still trapped inside my mind. The fiction howling's all I know. Yet as I hit my blows, my vengeance charges start to grow. Look out, Diablo, this barbarian's about to steal the show. I spit fire, but not the weak like Inferno. Ebotted poison over shots crushed from my goblin toes. Line by line, I'm breathing rhymes in a red lightning hose. And if you're caught up in this flow, your corpse just might explode. Lord of destruction, Lord of corruption, Lord of the hate and pain. I instigate a flow so great, eviscerate the syndicate. I decimate, eradicate my foes in tonic state. They suffocate, choke on my name. Lord of seduction, Lord of disruption, Lord of the lies, Belial hides inside. He's terrified, mass genocide. My master rhymes identify the stale while they listen as I amplify, strict specify. It's time to die. It's a catastrophe, metallic bashing me. Can't throw blows cause I chose my caricaster tree. Tornadoes, dodging mobs like it's an allergy. Path and woes a product of a master mastery. I pray to D, pray straight blasphemy. I pray to find a glitch or bug to get me past these three. I'll lose my mind if Talik's extra faster, I can't see. Maddox throws, it's time to focus, DJ drop that beat. They're afraid of the pain that I ingrain in the brain. Degrade the brave escapades by throwing shade at the name. My rage builds interlame, volcanoes burning away. Can't level for a hurricane, chill to the core, can't escape. Soon be no more disengrave statues of gold that'll say you're worthy hero. Now go slay the Lord of destruction today. Source and control through its fate. Get to the throne to delay your only hope. Take a moment now, ready, set, play. Lord of destruction, Lord of corruption, Lord of the hate and pain. I instigate a flow so great, eviscerate the syndicate. I decimate, eradicate my foes in tonic state. They suffocate, choke on my name. Lord of seduction, Lord of disruption, Lord of the lies, Belial hides inside. He's terrified, mass genocide. My master rhymes identify the stale while they listen as I amplify, strict specify. It's time to die. Blade shit on assassin, invade for res maxima. Waves of fire setting ablaze to trespassing and slaves. And the masses afraid of the traps that lay waste as they cast on the days by mind blasting. Now faced with the passes, the phase from the passage. Remind us of mortality, destruction of reality. A moment of silence, please. Beware, foul demons and beast.
What up? What's going on, everybody? Let's pop this chat out. Thank you, Darth. Play the final countdown for the entire duration of the final item. Oh boy. We did 900 runs last time. We found 2 more Meng songs. Executioners, 4 Tomb Reavers, Ghost Flame, Metal Grid, Schaefer's Hammer, great pickup. SOJ, Vexmal, Astrians. Just got a little bit more to go. Will the last 7 take as long as the first 499? I hope not. I hope not. Alright. Let's start it off. Still missing a facet, yeah. We have like 50 facets. Somehow still missing one. Let's see what we can get done today. Oh, I thought I started the timer. Sorry. Rag's counting every minute, every second right now.
I can't carry anymore.
It's fun. Send me a key for the game. For D2? If I had an extra key, I'd get you one. Maybe I can get some keys in the future. If Blizzard ever answers my emails. I know, so many green Coronas. It's been rough. Oops. It has been rough. Constant Cathedral, yes. Wow, a rare Corona instead. Close.
Good to see you.
What was I gonna... Something I was gonna do.
Mo. Excited for the start of the NHL season?
Heck yeah. Hoping my stars can pull something off.
I can't carry anymore.
See how it goes. No, the other one's the make. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. See if this is processing to HD. Okay. We will see. Oh my god. I was stuck on a random zombie there. Tried to teleport off, but I just couldn't get away.
Hello.
No, there's no like need of quest bugging on these quest bugging my fist or anything. Too many fallen with Might Aura.
I can't carry anymore. Good day.
Yo, a 217-18. Hello. Almost super GG. Wow. Nice angry.
I am overburdened.
Put that on the GG finds. That's a sick charm. 217-18 small charm. Still missing the Ariats, yes. Oops, I need to go to town really fast. So we'll see.
For that charm.
Thanks, aim. Yeah, that is wildly good charm. Feel weird to magic find with inventory space? Extremely.
Yes?
Extremely weird. Just gonna get a little bit of gold. You found dragon scale in your last run before bed yesterday? Nice.
I am overburdened.
Hopefully we can get it soon.
Hello.
That is a really almost super clutch charm. Today's a D-Web kind of day. I mean, I like the sound of that. Yeah, I mean, Mosaic Assassin, basically none of it matters. Just make the claw in whatever. Now, getting a greater talent or something, you know, Runix, whatever, is a little bit better of a base for the speed, but ultimately,
Carry anymore.
it doesn't matter. It's so good. It just murders everything.
The Order welcomes you.
I mean, everything on here is pretty achievable today. So it's just about, you know, having it drop, man. That's it.
Impossible.
Oh, I have stuff in there? Huh. I bet you get a Zod today and no Grailers. Oh, never mind. That's just like that.
Good day.
Want to hear a ding dong today? Oh, that'd be nice. So I went golfing this morning. My dad, who had a pitched in eagle
I am overburdened.
from about 50 something, 50 to 60 yards out. It was cool to see. I shot 84, which was
Not in town.
good and bad. My short game was stellar. I hit every pitch within like
I can't carry anymore.
12 feet or something. I mean, it was crazy. No matter where I was, everything from 50 yards in.
84 isn't bad. What did you shoot on the back 9?
Ah, okay, with no the back nine. The back nine would you shoot?
Yes?
So like my driver was hit or miss again. I had a couple that were bombs. The last hole I absolutely smoked one.
I am overburdened.
Par 4,
I am
like
overburdened.
right up in front of the green basically. My irons were okay.
Day.
289, not bad. But like, every time I'd hit a good, like really good drive, on some hard holes too, I hit really good drives to set myself up, and I'd have like 120 to the hole, 130 to the hole left, and then I would
I can't carry
catch it fat. Like every single time, I'd like hit the next shot fat, and then I'd have to get up and down to get par or a bogey if I, you know, didn't get the up and down. So I just gave myself so few birdie putts. I mean, I'm trying to think how many birdie putts I actually had. Maybe only like 2.
Diapers.
Yeah, I mean, my hands get a little... I get handsy. Thanks, Thunder. I've been known to get handsy, and so I roll my hands a lot, or I, you know, today I was catching it fat a little bit. But Moo Girl said that. I mean, I went to the golf course with her one time, but I don't think she would have like that much knowledge of it. So, yeah, a little bit, you know, annoying with that. But like I say, overall, this was probably the best short game I've had in a while. So that saved me today from shooting like 90. I made a lot of like 10, 12-foot putts. Golf stream, it'd be fun. I want to get a little bit better with, I mean, honestly, it was mostly my driver and then a little bit of just irons being a little short or fat or pushing a little today. Like, just couldn't settle in on it. But otherwise, again, I could take you guys around for an 84. I mean, honestly, even shooting like 90, I'd be happy. Is 84 the total amount of hits from 18 holes? Yeah. That's the stroke count. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe there's a different stream for you, Leto. Or if you want to come back in 10 minutes. You can come back in 10 minutes. We're here just to have a good time, man. You don't have to be here if you don't want to have a good time here. You know?
I can't carry anymore.
People search far and wide to find places that they don't enjoy.
Yes?
Like, if you don't want to watch someone play single player and you think it's worthless, go watch someone who's playing multiplayer. I don't care. Why are you here? Oh my god. There's probably literally a million people streaming on Twitch right now, and even within Diablo 2, there are people streaming multiplayer right now. Annoying. Do I make more money if you watch from YouTube or Twitch? Both. Honestly, I don't know. I don't like really run ads, so it doesn't really have effects there. Which one pays more of the opening ad? I don't exactly know. And then,
Is this hardcore?
you know, but I would say sponsors are more based off of Twitch's viewer count than YouTube view count. Sponsors don't really seem to care much about YouTube live view counts whenever they reach out with numbers, so this is my full time, yeah. I mean, I started out working and doing Twitch and YouTube for about 6 years before I eventually went full time, so you know, YouTube chat's not working on screen. Oh, okay. Let me fix it. Should hopefully get it fixed. So, you know, you gotta... I put a lot of... I'm 35. I put a lot of hours in at the start making no money
Impossible.
and working double job. But... Oh wait, Storm Spire. Yeah, as data analyst before. Ooh, 6 life 11 cold res. Is there any other? Just a straight fire res. I do want that more.
Impossible.
It's nice, nice charms though. I really need to like clear out some space over there. Oh, well, I wasn't making babies back then. Why do people not use skeletal mages? Because they suck. That's it, man. Skeletal mages are very, very, very bad. Worthlessly bad.
I am overburdened.
(2017, 2018). When was that? When Doc started watching? That sounded about right to me.
I can't carry anymore.
When I went full time. Not till later. For the first, let's see. For the first 3 to 4 years, I was just doing both jobs. Then I went part-time at my job and part-time streaming. And then in maybe 2021 or maybe like 2022 actually, I went full-time
I can't carry anymore.
streaming and dropped my job. I didn't live in Alaska. I just went up there like 4 or 5 times a year. I supported them.
Carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Oh, let's see. So actually, I think I went full time right before COVID. When was D2R announced? 2020? Yeah. I announced, or I basically left my job. Alaska is absolutely gorgeous. But go up there in the middle of January when it's minus 40 outside and you'll be like, okay. Yeah, that was right before COVID. Okay. So in COVID was 2021. Is that right? October 2021? Or no, October, March. Thanks, Darth. 2020. Doc Jambit with the 5 gifted.
Who is this big llama? Starting all this drama. It's me, bitch.
Thank you so much, Doc.
I am overburdened.
Okay, hold on. Let me... COVID was March 2020. But D2R was announced February 2021.
I can't carry anymore.
I didn't think COVID had started yet, but maybe it did. No, because I mean it must have, because I went full time, or I quit my job, and the next day, Diablo reached out to me, and this was in the fall. Reached out to me and said, like, Diablo 2 Resurrected is coming. And they, you know, they showed me the trailer and talked with them and everything like that. Yeah, like literally the next day after I left my job, and I was like, well, I guess leaving my job was that's a sign that it was the right thing to do. My reaction when they told me about it was, oh no. And the reason is because Reforged had just happened. And I thought, oh gosh dang it, they're going to destroy the game like they destroyed Reforged. Which is Warcraft 3. Now the battle boots don't stop, man. But then I sat down and I talked to the team and stuff, and I was like, alright, it's going to be good. Like, I'm very excited for it now. My part-time announcement was in March of 2018. Yeah. So that was a little after 3 years of doing both full-time. I was happy to get over to part-time there. That was a tough, like, it was really hard working 5 days a week and then streaming, 4 or 5 days a week. Like, that was pretty tough. My day job was data analyst. But even being part-time was also kind of difficult, just like still hard to kind of balance between working and streaming. Just in the way that your mind, like, your mind can focus on, one thing really pretty well and be kind of tired there. But when you have to, like, do one job and then do the second job, even if it was, like, later in the week, It honestly was tough to kind of like go back and forth. One day I'm a content creator, the next day I'm a data analyst, like all of that. Well, there's no reason to move to P5. We could reset our maps if we want.
Good day.
So, yeah, it was a little draining. But, I mean, honestly, in an unfortunate way, that's just how a lot of, like, these professions are, you know? Think about someone who wants to be an artist or someone who wants to be a dancer or someone, you know, like, when you want to be a professional in a creative profession world, a lot of times be an actor, you're doing one and then doing the other. You know, you kind of have your day job to afford trying to make your dream come true at night, you know. But then you're putting in so much time to that. It really can be exhausting.
Good day.
Your masochist is at other games. People like this one. And I like this one. I think it burns out great creatives even faster. So because I'm not great at, I'm not burned out as fast. Yeah, Dobrunsky got bored of it. He kind of burned out. Dobrunsky seemed, from my understanding, he was excited for... He was playing Diablo 2, and then he got tired of Diablo 2. And then Diablo 4 got announced. So he kind of like kept playing D2 until he could transition to D4. But then obviously D4 was Diablo 4. There was a Slayer guard in there, darn. And so then he was really disappointed with that, as we all were. And they tried to kind of go back to D2, but he already had been like pretty burned out on it and was just like trying to make it until Diablo 4. So then he really was like, ugh. And then... No, this is a different map from my normal map. Yeah. And then he tried a couple mods and different things and eventually just said, forget about it. So it seems like. Then he was kind of doing some other games. He was playing Dead Space or something. And ooh, rare sacred armor. I mean, maybe he could have switched to PoE or something. But... maybe, you know, it's also possible he felt that PoE was too much of that same problem of, you know, whole screen blow uppy, and maybe was hoping D4 would really kind of get back away from that. True apple. You're playing an auto MMO now. My character is doing runs on its own. That's so wild to me that the games nowadays are just like, the game will just play. We'll do the runs for you. I don't know if I could go from a successful-ish content creator back to a real job. I mean, Dobrunsky always kept his job. He worked as like a pipeline admin or something. Not admin, but I believe electrician. No, he's not an electrician.
I keep carrying.
I'm pretty certain he worked. What? He's an electrician? Who am I thinking of then? Well, there's someone else in Canada who I really thought was Dobrunsky that essentially worked in the like
I am overburdened.
pipeline business. Because didn't he have a job that was like 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off kind of sort of thing? Cooley sells Bibles. Yeah, I think Cooley sells Trump Bibles for his job. Ring, ring. Oh, geez, Archer.
I can't carry anymore.
Trump Bibles? Yeah, they're Bibles, but they have the Constitution in them and other American things that Jesus was in favor of or something. Probably also a picture of Trump's face, if we're going to be honest. I can't tell if you're being serious. Cooley is not a Trump Bible salesman. However, Trump Bibles are a real thing. The Oklahoma governor wanted to put them in all of the schools and
I am overburdened.
ordered a bunch of them. Then he got caught watching porn on his work computer. And I think he's resigned recently for probably some other scandal. Great guy. The state education superintendent. There you go, that guy. But yeah, I don't know if the order went through, if he actually used all the money to buy the Trump Bibles for the schools or not, but
I can't carry anymore.
did it get shot down? That's nice. Matriarchal jabs. Oh my god, conduit. What happened to treachery? The duration goes away fast. Well, it has to proc. That's the problem. You might, if you're using treachery and it's going away fast, you might be running cure, because cleansing clears up procs faster too. Fade is considered like a curse. Fastest way for Jaw is technically 2 bursts through the LK, but Cows is maybe a little nicer. In a way, across. However, a lot of them do rely on runes. Darn it.
Greetings.
This is for Terrazon Andy odds. I run Treachery with Cure because Phil told me to. Well, that's why you should be here instead. No, I mean, you can run Treachery and Cure and it's fine. Like, you'll just hope, you just have to hope that your Fade procs more often, right? Because, again, Cure will clean up your Fade as well as reduce your Shine durations. Your Fade only lasts a second or less? That's not right. Thanks, Bizzer. These are player 3 odds. Yeah, are you casting bursts of speed? That's literally the only thing that could be doing it, is if you have, like, maybe a hustle weapon and you're proccing burst of speed. Because burst of speed will overwrite Fade, even if the Fade comes from Treachery. You have hustle sword. Okay, that's it. The hustle sword is overwriting it with burst of speed. Only one or the other can run. My opinion of mayonnaise. Gross. Now, a nice aioli.
What does an attacking chicken say when it's wearing Atma's scarab?
What's this an attacking?
Proc, 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 proc,
Heh.
proc, proc, proc.
Proc, proc, proc. So, only serve me that fancy mayonnaise. I mean, there honestly is something about it. I don't know, but mayonnaise by itself is gross to me. But if you, like, have it in, you know, half of a burger sauce, if it's used as a base for a lot of things, it's usually decent.
Moo.
So, I don't know. Call me crazy. Black Schmiego, thank you. And maybe it's just also because so many people, like when they put mayonnaise on something, it just gets slathered on. You know, you go to like a sandwich place and they're like, "Do you want mayonnaise?" And I say no, but if somebody's like, "Yes," they're like, you know, like, what are you doing? drown the thing in mayonnaise. Just like put a little mayo on. Just get smothered. Maybe that's why I get grossed out. I'm like, it's too much, you know. Destroyer helm. Yes, simple. So anyways, I'm a ketchup guy. But I'd be the same way. If people put ketchup on like a sandwich like they do mayonnaise, I'd be like, chill out. Nobody wants it dripping in sauce. I mean, look, somebody wants it dripping in sauce. I don't want it dripping in sauce. Wow, Brute. You know that was not intentional. Gross, busy. Malrune, not bad.
Back in Sanctuary after 20 years, feels amazing.
Nice. Thank you, Mars. Welcome back to Sanctuary. Amaranth probably wants it dripping in sauce. No way. I was just watching her last week. She was talking about I was reading a post and somebody said that she was talking about mayonnaise the other week.
I can't carry anymore.
What's my handicap in golf? Unknown. I haven't done the thing yet where you put it in and all the stuff. Yeah, I've golfed there once, DJ, maybe twice. But my last 10 rounds have been 88, 78, 82, 84 today, 92, 94, 91,
I am overburdened.
89. So whatever that is. Like 11 to 12. Sounds about right.
I can't carry anymore.
What I add materials to make it godly? Teleport. And then what'd you shoot on the back nine? What'd you shoot on the back?
I am overburdened.
That was my whole round. I'm going to take you guys golfing with me one of these days, all right? Do you know how to draw or fade your golf shots? No. I naturally draw the ball. So my natural shot shape is just a draw. So I just play for a draw. However, my other natural draw shape is a hook. So at least with my driver. Ooh, facets here. Big money! Oh, it was the die, but poison. A power draw, that's right. Topping the ball 30 yards and pretending it didn't count on the scorecard. There you go.
I can't carry anymore.
Zakarum shield is... Draw gives a little more distance, so some of your best parts have come after a stone cold top. I mean, I feel you. I put one in the water today, then drilled my third shot, almost chipped in, left it about an inch for a par, and ended up getting a bogey. But I feel like a lot of times after I have a god-awful shot like that, I make some wild up and down or something, and like, why didn't I just do that? Man, if I could just put all that together. Because then, like I said, every time I busted 3 drives today that were just the most beautiful drives. Talking just 300 down the center, crushed them. And then 3 times I had 120, 123, and 81 left to the hole. And I hit all 3 of them fat. Chunked all of them like 80, 70 yards, you know, whatever. Like, what a waste of the drive, you know? Finally catch the drivers nice, and then just go. I parred 2 of them and bogeyed 1. There's nothing like driving 300, leaving yourself 85, 90 to the green,
I am overburdened.
and then making a bogey from dead center of the fairway. All right, we have you ever hit a 300 drive and put your approach shot out of bounds? Oh, that's an extra level. I don't know if I've ever put the approach shot out of bounds, to be honest. That might be a little bit further than I go. See, I do that one more. But, oh, another SOJ. What? 2 SOJs. Wow. Let's go. Beautiful. That's crazy. That's crazy. And an energy shield Ormus, 15%. Keep the driver in the bag on those short holes. Aim for a favorite approach. Yeah, I did. I'm saying that was like driving it. So I played, I'm trying to think how long it was today. Maybe like 6,600 yards. So there's like 2 par 4s that are short. One of them is a dogleg right with high trees that's impossible. So on that one, I just hit like a 3 wood out front. And then still, I was like 110 away. I left it like 10 yards short. Then the chip failed, and then I had to drain like a 15-foot putt and made par. But like an ugly par, you know. What do I do for work? I do this. Hey!
For the web, llama emoji, llama emoji, llama emoji.
Let's go for the dweb. Ugly par is still par, it's true. I also had a really ugly par. The par 3, like the easy holes were just killing me today. There was a par 3 that was playing 123 from the blues, which is like, all right, it was the shortest par 3 on the course, you know. And again, I hit just a short, weak wedge. Just could not hit my wedge today at all in my 9-iron. Like, short irons were killing me. And left it like 10 yards front right. What wedge? 123, I'm gonna hit like a soft pitch. My sand wedge doesn't go that far, no. That's like a softer pitching wedge. And then I had to make a great chip up, and then, you know, then it was like just like a couple feet from the hole. But like, I couldn't give myself a birdie putt to save my life. I have a gap wedge. But my gap wedge goes 110. That's it.
I am overburdened.
Exactly, Luke. Just a 50-degree. And I hit it smooth every time, but it's always 110. Need to get an F gap wedge. It's true. I've thought about it at times. Like, it'd be really fun to just do like a golfing channel. My pitching wedge, I think, is a... it's actually a good question. Because if my gap is a 50 and I'm hitting at 110, I don't think my pitching wedge is a 48 then. So it might be a 46. Because my pitching wedge is like a 135 club. .46 is stock? Okay, it's definitely 46 then, because it's. I have some stock clubs from 20 years ago. They're X20s or something like that.
Carry anymore.
So it's probably a 46. Probably good space. Yeah, we already found 2 SOJs.
I can't carry anymore.
Some debate about re-rolling it. Yeah, it's been... Although no grail items in the first hour here, some pretty sweet finds. On top of all the stuff I didn't place. My FCR is 105. There was another Slayer guard, but blue. I agree. No matter how long it takes for this final little bit, point proven. Terrors on Andy's ridiculous. Two Mang songs yesterday, 2 Mang and an Astrians. And 2 Grizz weapons all yesterday. 2 Mang songs the day before that. Already 2 SOJs to start off today.
I am overburdened.
Crazy. Means of Endario kills. For Terrazone Endario kills. Loot pool has no bias to class whatsoever.
I am overburdened.
Thank goodness, honestly. I hate that.
I can't carry anymore.
But yeah, there's been a couple times I thought maybe I do a golf channel. But then seeing and watching all the golf channels,
I am overburdened.
I was like, I don't like how all the golf channels are. You know? There's way too much like You know. Like craziness and all the this and that, and there's so many of them, and yeah. I'm like, I would just kind of want to go and kind of play 18 holes by myself. And just talk to chat and
I
chill,
can't carry anymore.
you know? Of course not, Mike. A lot of people want a normal person to compete in the Olympics to show how good. The problem is, it's even that is hard. What is a normal person? You know?
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
A normal person has such a variety as well. Starter always tries to group you up. Yeah, I mean, I think I just want to, like, kick off at, you know, later on.
I can't carry anymore.
Pick up the, like, afternoon tea times. I don't mind playing when it's hot. Collaborate with the golf channel that has similar subscriber numbers. Yeah, I just don't want to do, like, a lot of collaboration with it. I guess that's my thought. I just want to, like, do too much.
I am overburdened.
But yeah, I know they like to group you, but I'd try and play some like 12, 1, 2 o'clock tea times. So I could go out and
I can't carry anymore.
play a little bit more like that. Yeah, just go for the off times, even if they suck, to play a little bit more.
Good day.
Oops, forgot mercenary. Where'd I get Annie?
Hello.
First SOJ I found, we used it to go get Annie. First off is the way to go. My dad plays first off at a course like once or twice a week. He gets there before the like club even opens, and those people get there. So he just goes off, plays his round, and then pays afterwards on the way in. Any disc golf? I've enjoyed it casually. Probably be kind of tough to stream it though, considering he hits like his first and second drive before you can even see the ball. Which course is that, Sab? I'm much better at pen spinning than disc golf. I was a pretty good pen spinner back in my day. Yes, this is TZ all the time mod.
Moo.
Llama, I've got to cancel the sub due to changes in my financial situation, but it's been a pleasure watching you for this long.
I mean,
I am overburdened.
you can still watch. You're always welcome here, whether or not you are subscribed. Thank you very much for 83 months. Insanely kind, and yeah. Good job to you for reviewing your finances and making adjustments. Filming and editing golf seems like a nightmare. I mean, that's why I would just probably do it not like that. I figure for filming it, I just
Carry anymore.
put the camera, you know, on a little on my bag or on a backpack or something I can carry, and then I just like put it down behind me, and that's the shot you get. You know, you get to kind of see it. Or, yeah, mount it to the golf bag. But the problem is when I'm carrying the golf bag, that might be difficult. But if there's a way that we could, I guess, mount it over the shoulder, and then when I set it, I just have to make sure it's there. So, yeah. It wouldn't be, again, it would be a different style. Oh, an unearthed wand. It does exist. Thanks, AT248. It would be a different style from all of the content golf creators that you know that have their cameramen running around and joking with them and all that stuff. And again, I feel like the current
Carry anymore.
golf YouTube is very entertainment based and being memey and doing all those things. And I
can't carry anymore.
just kind of want to hit the ball. And then talk to Chad a little in between. It'd be the much more casual, less popular version of doing it. Because the ways that they do it work, you know? They do really well doing all that stuff. And then there's all the drones flying to give the sense of what the hole is going to look like. And, you know, they do a whole production. It's really nice how much they do. Aren't holes standardized? What? That's correct, synthetic. Shaco.
I am overburdened.
Another Eth1 at 201 defense. Oh, wow. 201. Trying to think what max is. 201. So there's 70, so what, 211, 212 is max ethereal. Very good. Can't I just have the caddy do it? Yeah, I don't have caddies. Yeah, no Ariats yet.
Carry anymore.
She's been a tricky one. Let baby Andy be the caddy. Andy isn't going to talk that much. She'll just say, ah! But Lilith might give you a little bit.
I can't carry it.
Pie? Pie dada? Pie dada? Are we going to finish today? Oh, there's the Oculus. The thing is, I do have a question. All the, like, tracer lines,
I'm overburdened.
are those drawn in after the fact in Photoshop or whatever animator thing? Or is there some recording software that'll automatically put them in?
I can't carry anymore.
Dang, it's all done manually. I was really hoping that there was like a real time. That wasn't too expensive. Okay, well, you guys won't get the line then. Just buy a Trackman? What's a Trackman? Yeah, like the glow that Fox did with the hockey puck. Dude, that was wild when they did that. About 40,000? Jesus. That's probably a little out of my budget. When you golf, do you use the device that shows you distance from the hole? When I play with my dad, he has the little thing that you peek through and you can spy the flag. When I play by myself, I just guess. Or try and use markers on the ground, you know.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Use arrows. I don't care. Rangefinder, yeah, that thing. What does 18 birdies mean? Distance, layout, all that stuff? Oh, I don't get all that information. A golf app with a built-in rangefinder. Oh, and it also gives you extra stuff? That's nice.
I am overburdened.
Maybe I'll give it a try. Messer, Steel Pillar, and Eth Dragon Scale. Oh, nice. Golf pad, Arcos. Man, you guys got all the things.
I am overburdened.
I just mostly pull a club out and hit it.
I can't carry anymore.
I know what I'm doing. No, I just have a good short game last time.
I am overburdened.
You don't need anything to putt, you know, or chip. That's kind of the nice thing. Once I can get away from all the range finding and all the things, when you get into 50 yards and under, it's like it's all just feel from there. You look at it and you figure out, here, this is kind of the swing I want to make. Sokatia. I like it. You like to have a... Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. My dad's going to have a number even at like 40 yards out and stuff, I feel like. But I don't know. I feel like once I get into 50, 60, honestly even kind of 70 and below, then I'm just looking at the flag and going, yeah. Just hit it to the flag. Usually works out all right for me.
I am overburdened.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
I am overburdened.
Another cryptic axe.
Not in town.
Alright, here's another question. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter much, but we'll go here. Here's another question. So I have a lesson with the head pro guy. Ooh, hold up.
I can't carry anymore.
Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. It's a whammy. Annoying spirit.
I am overburdened.
I have a lesson with a pro at some point. My dad gifted me one for my birthday. And he's like really good. Like he used to play on the PGA and stuff. What should I do? Oh God. To prepare. Because I feel like, you know, it's like only an hour long. And I want to like get the most out of an hour, you know? And I want to spend the first half of it or even 20 minutes of it trying to figure out.
I am over.
Know what you want to work on. Oh, Jesus. I want him to make my swing like the pros. Let's start there. In a less
I am overburdened.
ridiculous term, I would like to be like consistency is probably the biggest issue. And that's where I'm wondering, is there something I need to do? Don't mention consistency. Well, like, here's the problem. One drive will hook. The next drive will slice.
I can't carry
The third drive will be crushed right down the center.
I can't carry anymore.
One iron is fat. Oh, really? One iron is thin. One iron is shanked. The other iron I've pulled.
I can't carry anymore.
It's a very sad death right there.
I can't carry anymore. I can't
Whatever.
carry anymore.
So I just want to, even if I'm going to like have a miss, you know, like that's, I just don't want the miss to be, which yeah, it's bad face control. I have bad face control. I get handsy because I've talked about that. Short game, I feel fine. I don't have the, you know, the best short game ever. Though, I mean, again, today I felt like a pro on the short game. The guys we played with were like, wow, you must go practice your short game all the time. You haven't missed a chip all day. I was like, well, not really, but it has been a great day for it. But, like, you know, like, I'm not gonna 3-putt that often. Like, normally I can figure out my short game all right. But I just want to be able to keep the ball more in play, you know? Which I didn't lose it out of play a ton today. But, you know, scuffing the ball 50 yards is not a... Basically, might as well be out of play. It can be hard to not feel like you're wasting your time. Yeah. I know. I just don't want to feel like, oh, I'm wasting time, but it's not just off the tee, you know, it's all over in general.
I can't carry anymore.
If I could be slightly more consistent, I'd be so happy. Because like I said, today I had 3 good, really, really good drives. Sacred Armor. You know, a few medium drives that were in play. And then 1 drive out of play. I think so. Maybe 2. But all of the good drives got wasted. And then the bad drives, I had okay irons sometimes to catch back up.
I can't carry anymore.
But like... It's true, Kobe. So it's like, man, I would love when I hit the ball to 100 yards out that I can feel like, yeah, I'm going to put it on the green. And I would love to not have the ball have to be scrambling around so much because my drive is so bad, you know. So it's kind of both parts. It's a terrible game. About 600 MF. I just want 20 years of experience and a 1-hour lesson. Is that so much to ask for? I don't know. See what else, chat. My form's what killed me? Yeah. Good thought, Cygnus. Do I ever practice? I don't practice. When do I have time to practice? I got 2 little kids. Maybe that's a good starting point. What to take to practice? Because golf feels like a very easy time where you can go to the range and spend 2 hours and go, well, I think I only hurt myself. You know? Like, I feel worse now. So that's probably my biggest thing. How do I... I know, I'm trying to not, you know, do too much other stuff until Llama RPG gets out. Gotta keep that focused. You could also ask him these things. Yeah, I mean, I'll ask him these things. But I figure... Sure, he's a pro and has, you know, 40 years experience. But how much experience combined does my chat have? Probably more than him. The practice manual, that's a good one. So... I'm sure if we played a 1,000-man scramble against him, we'd win. Good advice, Bear. The Jewel is trying today, man. And succeeding! Let's go! We did it! Six items left. 6 items left. Oh, wow. That took forever to get all the facets. All right, let's see. Is the prediction still here? No. The prediction... Oh, wait. Maybe if I refresh? Or did the prediction just end? I guess the prediction ended at the end of last stream.
Are you kidding?
Sorry, guys. Because there was nothing that happened last time, if the stream ends, it resets it. So, we will start the next prediction to see if there's one by end of today. I will also put a nothing in as an option. This is by end of the stream. What will happen? Can't believe we got 2 SOJs today. Wild. Isn't that like 45 facets so far?
Yes.
That was facet number. Here, watch this, chat. Watch this. 19, 26, 27, 28, 29, plus 18, 46, 47. Our 47th facet to find a cold death. Holy cow. It's a lot of facets just to get all 8. Place your bets, chat. Place your bets. Averaging almost 1 facet an hour. Oh, I need to remove it from the list on the right. That's right. Which, over a facet an hour, if you really consider that we didn't start farming Andariel for the first, 20 hours, really. That was all, like, prep of the character.
Good day.
Six items to go. How many green coronas? I think we found like 9 or so. It's just how it is, the way that it is in the files. That it separates facets into different kinds. Dimensional blade.
I am overburdened.
Crazy conduit. I mean, it definitely is unlucky. Like, you know how many grails end with facets in the final 10? So few. And they're not doing Andariel all the time, where facet drops are even more common. Like, a lot of times on my other grails, it's like, by, the 20th facet, you have all of them. So... Zod rune's also a really hard one to get, yeah, if you're doing runes as well. Ormus is the same item. Like, here's my general, wow, another Malrune. My general thought with it. Oops. 2 Malrunes. They are coded as separate items. Ormus is not coded as a separate item. Just like Torch isn't coded as a separate item. If an item just has like plus to skills, but a slightly different skill, it's not coded. But the facets are coded as separate items. And my guess is it could potentially just have to be with, because it's like on die or on level, a spell is cast, and maybe that in itself ends up being something that needs to be coded differently. I don't have the exact answer. That's my guess. Wow, Steven. How many times have I seen Zod? I have dropped Zod
I
twice.
can't carry anymore.
And then I've cubed many Zods, but... Yes, this is the TZ Grail. Just a little short speedrun Grail we're trying to do.
Not here.
And I was, when we were around like 40-ish hours, I was kind of thinking maybe we'll finish by that 65. But now I definitely am feeling a little bit less like it. Which 75 is where I really thought it would be. And I think that's still the best guess. Yeah, I think you're going to be good raging. It just... There's just too many times in a grail where one item just doesn't drop, you know? Andy could drop all of them in one day. I mean, there's definitely a possibility. This is not the Eth Grail. How'd I golf? Good. I shot 84 today. Was a little iffy with my woods and irons here and there. Couldn't quite connect it all. But made a lot of putts. And my chipping game was stellar. I scrambled for so many pars. It was wild today. Everything was up and down, up and down, up and down. I had to have like 8 up and downs today or something. So that's really what kept me from being at like an 88, 89, 90. Thanks, Binary. Is there a grail that includes inwards? My other grail will, yeah. And up and down is where you one putt. So a lot of times you miss the green, you hit it on the green, and then you putt it in on the first putt. So it's a very, very handy way to save strokes as opposed to your normal kind of like get on and 2-putt. But it's super annoying because you're like, man, if I could just get the ball there the first time, I'd be having all these birdie putts and would make 1 or 2 of them. But like I said, I only had like 2 birdie putts. One on 18, but it was like 15 feet. And I just missed. And one on somewhere else that was long. No short birdie putts today.
I am overburdened.
Sounds are back. Y'all better behave.
Are you kidding?
Not even kidding. Battle boots. Dude, how many times these ones are ethereal? How many times are you gonna find these? 45s. Technically better. We'll wear them till they break. That 1% MF is going to be the difference. Let's see if we got towels and towels together. Nope.
I am overburdened.
Almost. Oh no, Andy. It's alright, GG. Have I tried asking nicely for Death Web? It would be really nice. Epic Chippins? Dude, I wish.
I can't carry any.
Like I said, my dad pitched in from about 50-something yards for an eagle today. But he's very good at golf. He's like a 2 handicap, maybe. I almost chipped in. Let's say cross. My dad's an older retired gentleman, though. He has all the time in the world to golf. Exactly. Today, like I said, I put it about an inch next to the hole. Dang, cross. How is it not a shot that counted? What does that mean?
I can't carry anymore.
Are you using a cheat to bug drops? No. All I've done is modify the terror zone so that it's always terror zone Andy. Otherwise, there is no adjustments whatsoever to terror zone Andy here at all.
Unless you count paying the mod or the devs.
Oh, you came in to try and drop a little zinger there and fumbled.
Under 3 while playing video games and golf.
Wow. Oh my gosh, Cross.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
True that, Luke. The only modern video game that I would play is Llama RPG. I mean, I'm sure there's a couple others, but... No.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry
Your
anymore.
head's too big.
Thanks.
Yes?
What is that?
A hat. A parrot hat. It's only cardstock.
How tired of running Andy are you? You know, for having done 4,600 runs in a row, essentially, surprisingly still feeling all right. Got this, Zachary. I got sick of bell runs 10 runs in. It's fair. Had a nice 4-hour break for Cow King. It's true. I mean, this is what I'm good at. Grinding. White Corona right next to 2 uniques. Get it, Melvin.
I can't carry anymore.
Can I request a Boadin playthrough? Didn't we do a Boadin? I could have sworn we had a Boadin kind of recently.
I am overburdened.
What was that? Yeah, Bale runs are honestly some of the most boring runs. Chaos runs are pretty fun. Summon Necro Mages only. Oh, so you just hate life.
Carry anymore.
Another lacquered plate. I like those dumb Diablo 2 builds. It's been a while since Kirab stopped making stupid videos. Yeah, maybe we can make a dumb build video or something. Nice, hello. Is Barnar Star good? It's actually not bad. I might have a CTA base. Actually, I don't know if I do. I haven't really cared to find it because it's too much time. The Arctic Blast playthrough, one of the best we've done. Yeah, we should probably label that as a dumb build video.
I can't carry anymore.
Arctic Blast Druid. If a Sin can do 40k damage like in Zarfin's build, what makes it suck later? The problem with martial arts is the build-up. You just have to constantly build up over and over and over. Yeah, they've got some in there, Daffy.
I am overburdened.
Or use Mosaic. In which case it's the strongest thing in the game, so. That is a very nasty Andariel. Eth?
I can't carry
I cannot find an Eth Thresher. Jewel.
I am overburdened.
Josh. Why do you look like Wand so much? Yeah, still no Ariat, still no Dragon Scale. Would have expected Tyraels to be last. I mean, take out 10 minutes of our Grail. We don't have any, but now we have 2. How many areas do I have on my main Grail? That Eth Grail also has... Wait, no. Actually, that Eth Grail has 3 Ariats, I believe. Because I remember Rag kept complaining that I was finding Ariats and he didn't have it on his Grail for his Barb. You finally got it. Let's go. Dang, ludicrous.
I am overburdened.
Exactly, Dooms. Yeah, telling beats can be annoying sometimes as well.
I can't carry.
Leviathan. What would be my build with pure TC87? Probably Sorceress with Griffins and Mang Songs. And I guess Tyraels might. Yeah. Arcane Valor's not an 87. Might be. Uncertain which one it is, but it's not TC87.
I can't carry anymore.
Add. I think that'd go as a good sub goal. At 3,400 subs, we will play for mages only.
I can't carry.
Moo.
I can't believe I missed the double Tyraels drop. Absolute
I know,
insanity,
right?
man. Late congrats for that.
Thank you. That was one in a million, you know.
Wesh oiled I farm for gear. I have a level 76 hammered in and am stuck in Act 2 in hell. Anti-V22 gifted a tier 1 sub to Grand Dam.
Thanks, Andy. Thank you, Inversion. Thanks, Sab. Level 76 hammered in, stuck in Act 2. Hell, you can always just go to Hell and Dariel some if you can. If you want to just kind of farm more areas. I actually really like... Thanks, Andy, for converting that Prime sub as well. If you want, you can go in like the open areas in Act 1 It's kind of, in my opinion, they're a little underrated. Cold Plain, Stony Field, Dark Wood, Black Marsh. Like, they're open, nice and spacious. You can just kind of drop a bunch of hammers, murder everything, get some levels. I would also recommend doing that in Act 2. Far Oasis, Rocky Waste, Dry Hills. Lost City I'd stay out of because they have magic immune zombies. And just kind of like doing those spots. If you want gear though, Helendariel is going to be a good spot. Nightmare Mephisto is not a bad spot. Pick up a few extra things. Underground tunnel and pit can be okay, but for a Hammerden, it's not my like first recommendation. Just because that can be a tough, like places with walls and darkness, and there's archers in there and stuff. It can just be really difficult. 286. And I assume you mean underground passage, but yeah, Nightmare Mephisto is a really good place for easy gear because you can really just put them on players 3, players 5, kill them super fast, no problems. He thought Fist of Heavens is better than Hammers if you don't have Enigma. I disagree with it. Fist of Heavens is fantastic in a few clutch areas. But the problem is it doesn't kill things that are non-demon or undead. And there's just a few too many, like, if you're trying to go through all of hell. I mean, I've done it. I have Fist of Heavens playthroughs. But man, if you're trying to go through Act 2 and Act 3, there's just a lot of spots where you can't do much. The places that he can do a lot, fantastic though. You know? And that's the thing, is it does do lightning damage. You can get a lower resist one, you know, and like you have some okay stuff to it. And it depends where you're at and what you're trying to do. But I still think Hammerden just so much more universal. Is Cal level good for Hammerden? Cal level is medium for Hammerden. Number 500 was the facet. He's not as strong. Cows are kind of tanky, and he's not quite as strong as some of the classes for it. But he will still go through and be able to move around and kill decently fast. So, interesting, right? So I do like it. But a lot of times whenever I'm farming cows with my Hammerden, I think, man, I wish I was just a little faster in here. Another war spike. Who's the worst cow runner that isn't single target melee? And that's hard to say. Like what? Arctic Blast Druid? I mean, you know. Yeah, Foden. Foden doesn't do anything to cows. consider dropping both Nagels for the SOJs. Lose 60% MF, but run 20% faster. I don't think it'd be 20% faster. I don't mind giving it a run. You know. See how it goes. God, I wish I had a source torch so bad. Oh, we got Indario killed.
Good day. I am overburdened.
You're baffled I'm not finished with this grail yet? A couple fire skillers would have done really, really well for us. It's so tough. I don't know. I mean, I found 5 Mang Songs and 2 Astrians. You would kind of think one of them would be a D-Web.
I am overburdened.
Sure, Mark. I can't really change over to the Enchantress. Because I don't have any more thingy-mabobbers. I mean, these runs are like slightly better. But I don't know if they're worth 60% MF. I don't know if it's 20%, you know. Now, is there a better... Okay, let's try this.
I can't.
Hello.
Raven, Noko, 25 Maras. That away there. That goes here, that goes here. Tal, Thul, Ort, Am, 32.
The Order welcomes you.
Come back for those. $35. Cool. Okay, so with 35, that puts me at 115, which means this is 65 plus the 88. I have Scolders right here. I could run Scolders, Mara's, Gold Wrap would leave me 10 FCR short. I could make Enigma. If I make Enigma... and a rack... Okay, so I'm trying to not like kill my magic find though. Enigma Mac Mars is 5 skills, which is 3 more skills. But this is 88 plus 65 plus 15. So 80, 80, 168. So I do drop some magic find, but I would gain... I drop like 60 to 70, but I would gain 3 additional skills, which would be really nice. That would still have me 10 FCR too high. Now, what if I... Oh, but I'm playing on the swap, so that's bad. We could run the Oculus, but again, I'm swapping for kill, so that's not a big deal. I could swap off of these to perfect chances, and then, but I'd lose a skill. Okay, let me go to... Wait for burn infinity. I mean, we're just so close to the end now, you know? I could put a second ist, because I found 2 mals. So maybe cubing the mals is the right way to go here. Make another ist, get more magic find. Yeah, I've got all the mals, so I can make the ist, which means I just need 1 more burr, and I could make infinity, which would be a massive upgrade. But I'd have to find another burr, and we're running low on that, so I think I'm just going to make the Enigma. I just have to find a 3-socket armor. Or just make a breastplate or something.
Good day.
I thought I had one, though. Okay, here's one. Could give it a try to, maybe. And I know I'll get it as soon as that happens, but you just got to do it. Yeah, I don't know where it is, so okay. I don't have a topaz. Shoot. Why not use a seed to get burr? That's just cheating. Oh, he's not going to be high enough level. Boy, oh boy. All right, let's hold steady. Let's make the Ist rune first. Oh, what does 2 Mal runes need? Right. Ist rune, I need a amethyst. Just a regular amethyst. Okay. So let's look for that. So let me... Oops. Dude, with all the strength I'm gonna have, I wish I could respec so badly.
I can't carry anymore.
I'm gonna have like 260 strength or something.
I can't carry anymore.
Nicholas Cabrera with 10 gifted memberships. Hello. Good day to you, COA. Let's go, baby. COA. COA. Wow, congrats to the winners. 2 open sockets, 2814. What a good COA. Jesus. What a COA. I really love the old skin of COA so much more than the new skin, though. I'm not going to lie. I miss the old skin. Wow-wee. And then there were 5. 5 items left. Oh, I need to run the prediction again. That's right. Not a facet. All right. New prediction. Start prediction. Next item. COA is gone. Got it. Let's go. Alright, now that we got the Corona finally, because we were dropping Coronas left and right and they were all Grishelm, maybe it's time to reset our map. And in doing so, I can go back and get a 3 open socket breastplate. I don't think I can add a decimal place to my percent completed. I hope there's a nerf coming. Why do I want to reset the map? Because it's a little long. I'm going to do it. Let's go get Let's go get Enigma.
Good day.
Perfect. And I still do need a regular amethyst. Do I have an Ithrune? I do. Okay. Ither 758. All right, so if we run Enigma, and just put some things over here. So we run Enigma and Arachnid Mesh. And where did I put that 30 Maras? There it is. 12 to 14k damage. I could drop the SOJs. See what we are at. We're at 470. Let's at least go to 500. Oh no, did I move my... Oh, crap. I moved my Nagels. Where did I move them to? 24?
Good day.
Yeah. Put that up there. Okay. 500% MF. So it's just a little bit less MF. What's our FCR at? 115 still. We have a lot more damage. Let's see how it goes. Ugh. Awful. I just want to give a try at some of the kill. Now, the nice thing is I do have faster run walk here as well. Shark, thank you.
I'll pay for a respec if it's allowed.
Respecs sadly are not allowed. I'm out of respec tokens, and Dash Nibble respec's a little too good. The damage increase went from 9 to 10k to 12 to 14k. So, thank you so much, though, Sharky. But look how much strength I have. 287 strength. I really do need a respec. Oh, having more life would be so nice. Oops. I quit out of D2. It just takes too long to farm essences, but man, that would be nice. I do not need 287 strength. Might as well have made that Enigma into Sacred Armor, for real. Okay, that could be good. See how many tellies it is.
Move.
Thanks, Deleens. See if I can get there in 3. Might be 4 and 4. It's really not that bad. Blue Caduceus. The nice thing is I don't have the stupid like nook there that the last map had that just ruined everything. So these are actually pretty fast. Keep an eye out for a regular amethyst, yeah. Now if I wanted, I also have a flickering flame. How many QBs are the Browns currently paying? Ooh, let's do the math. Deshaun Watson is 1. Kenny Pickett 2. Flacco 3. Sanders 4. Gabriel 5. Oh, there's definitely more. Try and think who they have on, like who's they've traded. No, they're not paying Baker. Oh, what's that one dude's name? It's like Jakrowski Merritt or whatever, but it's not. That's the, running back, obviously. So it's like a triple name dude.
Move.
I can't carry anymore.
Not Brissett. DRT, yeah. Remembering his name, no chance. Paying someone else. Dorian Thomas Robinson. Who else have they traded? There's definitely another dude they've traded. Watson, Sanders, Gabriel, Flacco, Dorian, Pickett. Oh, so I had 6. Zap. Oh, Bailey Zapp. And number 8 is... Number 8's obvious. Jameis Winston. That's right. They're probably paying him like $1 million or something, honestly. My man eats them W's. Oh my god. Oh, I wish I had vitality instead of 287 strength. Jesus.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
41 million in total to 8 QBs. Dang, only 41 million? All of that still less than we're paying Dak? It's okay. Dak's going to win MVP this year. And they have nothing. Dude, that's so wild, though.
I am overburdened. I am overburdened. I am overburdened.
How bad of an organization? Like every day, you know, I'm a Cowboys fan, and man, Jerry sucks. And look, I get it, but at least we're not the Browns. What a miserable existence that would be.
Move.
The shirt, the jersey with all the Browns quarterbacks. Cat City, thank you. What was it? They've had like 41 quarterbacks in the last 25 years or something. Something insane, man. 3 to chilling armor. And yeah, all of their money currently is going to Deshaun Watson. One of the worst decisions I've ever seen in the history of managing any professional sports team. Or like that piece of garbage. Let's give him 240 mil guaranteed. Yeah, and they were like, they finally got Baker Mayfield, and they were like, we're gonna let you go. Thanks, Brad. Like, man. You guys want to lose, huh? Jesus. Dude, and she's on top of you and starts swinging. They've got good draft picks, though, and they got a nice defense, though, and don't be fooled, my friend. The Browns are going to brown. If they ever start getting to success, they will brown it away. I mean, Dak's going to MVP this year, but cluster of stars for 83 months. Is Lamb back yet? What's his projected return week? Oops. Oh my god, just hit one fireball. Not even practicing yet? That sucks.
Yes?
It's tough, Dylan. I mean, we've got a loaded offense. Best offense in the league. Best quarterback in the league. But our defense is literally made up of scraps. We pay 2 people on our defense. Diggs and Bland, who have 0 interceptions and 0 passes broken up between them this year. And everybody else is just the most random people we could find out of the stands that would play for $100, you know? There's that Corona again.
I'm overburdened.
Didn't the Cowboys have Micah Parsons? We did. Again, our management is problematic.
Carry anymore.
Just waiting for Stars opener. Yeah. Jeez. Too many deaths today.
Good day.
Dumb deaths too. They're deaths where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be fine. I just need one more hit on Endariel. Just one more hit. One more hit. Like over and over again.
Yes?
Just can't get the final blow on her, you know? Because I'm trying to weapon swap as well. Just wait and see. He's going all the way this year. Have I tried Firewall? I mean, Firewall is nice.
I can't.
Stay a while and listen.
3 to Lightning, 15%. Wow, a 15% 3 to Lightning Ormus. Let's go. almost any source skill. 24 and down. Colossus Blade.
I can't carry it.
I know, you find so many warmth, enchant, chilling armor.
I am overburdened.
Dragon shield. Dude, I found so many dragon shields. Not dragon scale. Winged harpoon. Gargoyle's bite. Oops.
I am overburdened.
We found an Eth Warstrikes. No Eth Lacerator. Maybe I haven't picked up every Lacerator I've dropped. Because honestly, I started dropping so many of them. Ormus not GG find. 15% lightning Ormus. Happy. See? I really wish I had a socket. Quest to put a facet in my shooters. So many things I wish for this. I mean, that COA is GG. 2814 to open socket. Alright, all I want, honestly, besides finding a new item, is to not drop a burr rune. I would be so depressed if I dropped a burr rune, man. SOJ formula works for not uniques. Unless I drop 2 burr runes. Then I'd be cool with it. I mean, we already got a burr rune and a jaw rune. Okay, we found Vex, Jobber, Ohm,
I can't carry anymore.
I believe. All right, I need to really keep my eyes peeled for just a random amethyst.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
We made Enigma.
I am overburdened.
Could go hit some cows up. It's true. But she also will potentially drop it for us, you know. Crazy how fast we farmed Enigma without trying, yeah. Just doing TZ Andy, man. It's good. We got 30 Maras, yep. Emerald. Topaz. We got 6 Maras from TZ Andy. Dang. That honestly tracks. I've probably got something close. How many Enigmas have I made in my life? Oh, I don't know, a lot. What's better for throw barb? Double throw or throwing mastery? Honestly, go watch my guided playthrough and see what I recommend there. I think you want a few points in throw mastery first, and then swapping over to double throw is better.
Carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
If I'm not mistaken, but I'd have to go see
Not
and
here.
mastery 100%. I know at least a few points in mastery early. Trying to think beyond that. I think we have what, 4 SOJs? 5 SOJs from Indariel now? Probably 5 because I sold the one. Yeah, the replenish is really nice. Jeez, Synpro. How many Andys have I killed so far? In this Grail, we're at 4784. She can drop everything we need, though. The Torch of Iroh I'll probably go back to normal Andariel to get at the end, assuming it doesn't drop. Am I participating in new ladder? No new ladder for me. Not this time around. Oh, laggy. Your magic find does not apply. No, it's just a 0 MF kill. It'd still be nice for runes, though. Found Bird today in the super chest. Nice. No area 8 sits crazy. Yeah, I mean. The lag. There's a couple wild items here. Still on this list. Dimensional shard.
Good day.
Oh, another SOJ. Oh my god. 3 SOJs in a single day.
Are you sick of Andy calling you a maggot yet?
It's fine. Not even 3 hours. 3 SOJs. No, Chaylin, what are you doing, bro? You're at 8k TZ Andy runs and no Griffins. Wow. How many Mavs to items? That's the real question, right? This is a different Grail. Just a TZ Andy speedrun. Let's hopefully start seeing some unearthed ones soon, you know? That'd be nice.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I got a 2015 Annie, so pretty happy with it. One last thing to try and check out here. How fast can we go? Wow, that is zooming. That's pretty fast. Boy. No, I got caught.
Good day.
The extra fast was rough.
Are you kidding?
You don't expect the extra fast.
Impossible.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Thought Indario killed those guys. Alright, now we're just burning all our time on this. Where's my first body at?
I am overburdened.
Dang, first time playing? Lols.
Yeah.
I am overburdened.
Accepting tips.
I am overburdened.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely like speeds it up slightly, but wow, a 5% BK ring. Oops. Another SOJ, another BK, and a bunch more facets. Wow. I honestly think if I run that, I could actually run a Fire Sunder, because then I would have the -10. Plus that resists fire aura is really nice. Again, the biggest issue we have right now is that I have 287 strength. So much strength. I'm missing hundreds of life. It's horrible. Weird clicking. I heard you like horses. Not super into horses. Don't know where you heard that from. Did we? You know, I don't think we... Did we put up the prediction? Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. Oh my god. Time for a token of absolution, exactly. Evo. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna ban you for all these horses. Oh no, it's a flawless amethyst. When the grail started, 52 hours, 11 minutes, and 42 seconds ago. I need one of, for a respec token, one of each of the essences, but I only have Endariel's, so.
Llama, I'm playing Necro for the first time. I'm using your fasting leveling guide, but it's for the bone and I wanna poison, specifically Poison Nova. When can I viably use Poison Nova? Level 30 ain't cutting it.
You're probably fine around 38. If you go watch my Poison Necro guided playthrough, you can at least get a sense. I probably actually convert over sooner because I think I was doing Poison Dagger, but I don't know, Calvin. Yeah, this is our final 5 items right here. Crazy. Nah.
Ah yes. In a game where a flawless amethyst is actually a flawed amethyst. And where a flawed amethyst is actually a useless amethyst.
Right.
And where a useless amethyst is actually a non-existent amethyst.
Yep.
And where a non-existent amethyst is an empty inventory slot. Sounds perfect to me.
Yeah. The Guardian Naga Naga. Say this amethyst is flawless. Oh, so it's perfect? No, it's flawless. There's still a little better. So it's kind of flawed. No. don't see how you're not understanding this. Shadow plate. Cool drop. Cool drop.
I can't carry anymore.
I did not give up on the Eth Grail. It just is on temporary pause while we do this speedrun of a Grail. Amethyst! Mal. Alright.
Where can I take you?
Fine, we'll identify it.
The order
I don't want
welcomes
that
you.
skull. It looks like someone ran over it with their truck. Multiple times. Oh no 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 sir, it's just a little chip.
Just a little bit chipped. Chip skulls do look pretty rough, don't they? Perfect Shaco? 130. I think I'll find another materials before finishing Grail. That's a bold prediction. Yeah, I mean, my job is reading Diablo 2 items very quickly, so rip Grand Charm. Come on, Cantor Trophy, right? Where's it at? My job is to read them faster than anybody in chat has a chance to even know that I picked an item up. That's right.
I can't carry anymore.
A Decanter Trophy. How do we know who wins if the two items are in the same drop? Whichever one's on top wins.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry
That'll be the tiebreaker. Yeah, I mean, I can kind of look here and there, you know, on this Grail, but in a speed run, for instance, no chance. Exclamation mark gear, I believe you should be able to see my gear. If that's not working currently, then let me know. I have Enigma on, so it would need to be updated to Enigma.
I can't carry anymore.
Works perfectly. Perfect, perfect. Slayer Guard! Oh my god, Ariats does exist! Wow! New Ariats. What the heck is that? The 5th remaining item was Ariats. And then there were 4. Whew. And then there were 4. Yeah, Torch of Iroh is just a wand. I don't know if I'm going to run a prediction because we only have like 20 minutes left. But tomorrow we'll do a long stream and we can do a long prediction. Or 2, or 3, or 4. Ooh.
I'm overburdened.
Ah. You've done the same amount of progress in 52 hours that it took me 3 years to accomplish. Yeah, but I'm doing all Terror Zone Andy, so... Always judge this from that perspective. Isn't that cheating? Sure. I mean, yeah, I would say this isn't a legit grail. I'm going to delete it afterwards. And
I can't carry anymore. I am over.
so 100%. Now, some people do this, and they don't think it's cheating. I think manipulating the Terror Zone time zones is technically in the cheating realm, but the point of this is not for me to be like, I did a grail. It's to be like, yo, look how broken Terror Zone Andy is. So this one is for science.
I'm overburdened. I am overburdened.
Now, all I really have to ask is Trang Owl's wing? Terzon Mephisto is about 60% as strong and is also broken and needs to be nerfed. Crazy. Here you go, Ritter. No, I'm using a barb torch. I had to farm all the keys on this character, all the everything. So,
I can't carry anymore.
you know, from a time perspective, 52 hours includes starting at level 1, beating the game, gearing up, leveling up, farming keys, doing Ubers. Jesus.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Sure. Yeah, charm.
Stay a while and listen.
Barb torch and 287 strength are the keys to success here. I'm trying to farm the top right. Those are the only items I no longer need. One to passive and magic skillers.
I can't carry.
Good drop so far today. I mean, hey. We had 7 items remaining and we found 3 of them so far. They were the easier ones to find, but still happy. Wingdex. I would love... Still gotta drop them, it's true. I was going to say I would love D-Web, but honestly I would love any of them. But D-Web would be really nice. If I find D-Web, Dragon Scale and Trang Owls might be better at, like, Mephisto, honestly. Non-terrorized, just straight up Mephisto.
I can't carry anymore.
I'd have to go look at what the odds are, but... Another winged harpoon. Wow. Two gargoyle bites.
I am overburdened.
Darn. Beard jacks, heavy gloves, mythical. Excited for a new season soon? They just had the new season. Friday. Grim Wand.
I am overburdened.
Cheng's has to be next item. I mean, really seems like anything can be next item, though. Torch of Iroh, probably not, but... I did get the amethyst. We made our ist, and we put it in our Alibaba. So yeah, I would love D-Web just to have that one off the list. Then we can shift around, farm elsewhere, you know.
I can't carry anymore.
I've got a lot of t-shirts. Yeah, but player 7 is rough. Just because it's such a low level item, it's hard to find those in the late stages. So the best place to farm Torch of Iroh is
I can't carry anymore.
early. Was that system? Take a look later at it. Hold on, my mic's having issues again. You just unplugged again.
I am overburdened.
Freaking chat.
Moo.
Thanks, Goomba. Welcome to Llamas of the Round. Thank you so much for using the Prime sub. Reminding everybody they may have a Twitch Prime sub available. And if we get to 3,400 subs, we will do a mage-only speedrun.
Carry anymore.
Speedrun. Playthrough. Necromancer, mages, and curses, of course. But a mage summoner. Mage summoner. Wow, blink bats.
Moo.
Moo. Thanks, Humper Dumper.
Yes.
Hello.
I mean, it's gonna have to be slowly paced. I don't think you can fast-paced it. Fast pace. And I can't talk today.
I can't carry anymore.
No merc, no golem.
Moo.
Less than 3.
I think mercenary should be fine. Like, the idea is that it's just supposed to be a bunch of, you know, like you're not running regular summons. Thank you, Cakes. Ooh, that's nice infernalistic.
Llama, if I have Sander's superstition and I'm casting Bone Spear,
Yeah.
does the 25 to 75
No.
cold damage apply to the Bone Spear hit, or is it physically hitting the mob to get that?
You have to physically swing the wand and hit the mob. Makes it a pretty worthless affix, huh?
I am overburdened.
Mage mercenary. And you found the Griffin's and its anti-perf? Hey, so is mine. Put GG on the Griffins at least. Static. Oh, I was thinking enchant. No corpse explosion? Whoa, corpse explosion's allowed. Alright, you guys are... This is... a summon necro. But instead of using... summon... all the summons, I'm using all the mages. I can still use curses and mercenaries and things. Don't you want it to be a fun time and not a miserable time? Every necro is a CE necro. A bone necro is a CE necro. A summon necro is a CE necro. A mage... Even poison you get into a lot of CE. Look, it's still going to be a fun time. I still have to sit there and have an army of mages kill things. So, like... no revives. Maybe a no corpse explosion MVS. I don't like that. I don't like that. I can only revive mages. There you go. Dude, without the golem, that definitely would make it harder. What if I can use a golem, but it's only a fire golem? Because it's an elemental. Like we make it an elemental summon necro. Fire golem and Ella and the mages. Think there's a chance I missed these remaining items in the process? No. I mean, there's always a chance.
I can't carry anymore.
Kind of like the idea that you don't get a tank. Ugh. But the tank is like so necessary. Oh my gosh, Solar. I'm the tank.
I am overburdened.
Wow, random Tomb Reaver over here. Shaco. No, it's 46 or 8 facets total. Last run. Bone Visage. I mean, cool run. Cool drop for sure. Okay. 533 runs today. Not shabby. Found 3 new items. Love to see it. Nice to snag those. Still got 4. Got an ist. Made an enigma. 3 SOJs. Here's what it is. We are back tomorrow with a longer stream. Twice as long at least. And we're going to try and snag those remaining 4 tomorrow. Maybe get 2. At least 2. I want at least 2 of the items tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Until then, mwah, kisses to you all. Don't forget to follow, subscribe if you haven't already. We got a new YouTube video up today of like a week ago's Eth Grail, some of the finds put together. And yeah. Peace. I'll see you guys then. Have a good one, everybody.
Many moons have passed since I left the town of Tristram behind me. Since then I've tried to forget the terrors I beheld beneath the cold earth and the twisted nightmares that have haunted my every waking moment. There's something dark within me now. I can feel it. Eyes blast to the past, a bitter killer's mastery class, an orb of ice, a centrifuge recast at the fast, a frozen mass. They shattered into glasses of ash, a chill and blizzard wizards cast, and now I'm gone in a flash. And we don't stop, a nova proc, a weapon swap, a unique drop. We're tearing through this chaos, listen to our master raptor flock. The last who popped the moment stopped, he's finally free. Not even death can save me from me. Holy bolt, holy shield, holy freeze. I might smite the Lord of Terror onto his knees. I'll set free the beast within just to watch him bleed. Pure concentration, no salvation, just to restore peace and bring order to the world. With desecration from my sword, he start a war. I'll massacre the core foundation of the law. This ain't no soul in search of answers, just a hero with a T. And by the time I finish slaying, there won't be Diablo 3. Lord of destruction, Lord of corruption, Lord of the hate and pain. I instigate a flow so great, eviscerate the syndicate. I decimate, eradicate my foes in tonic state. They suffocate, choke on my name. Lord of seduction, Lord of disruption, Lord of the lies, Belial hides inside. He's terrified, mass genocide. My master rhymes identify the stale while they listen as I amplify, specify it's time to die. Bring it back to the master of the track. Travel east to find the beast so I can slay him with my rap. Don't need flails or a sword. Tie my hands behind my back. Like a shop up, I'ma kill him with my lyrical attack. Time to let out my battle cry. I don't find the time to grind a level 9 to 9. Support the party blizzard wizard and that summon god. I stand to tank the flanking dolls, but when I try to fight, my damage lacks. Decrepified, I can't attack. I spent my life mastering axes, now I'm damned to cat. Or cries of anguish, they don't care, they want the mana back. Dead dreams of prestige, honor, valor. Now I stand and rap, I go slow. A mental block from years ago, still trapped inside my mind. The fiction highlands all I know. Yet as I hit my blows, my vengeance for me. I pray to find a glitch or bug to get me past these three. I'll lose my mind if Talik's extra faster, I can't see. Maddox throws, it's time to focus, DJ drop that beat. They're afraid of the pain that I ingrain in the brain. Degrade the brave escapades by throwing shade at the name. My rage builds enter lane, volcanoes burning away. Can't level for a hurricane, chill to the core, can't escape. Soon be no more disengrave statues of gold that I say you're worthy hero. Now go slay the lord of destruction today. Souls and controls roads fate. Get to the throne to delay your only hope. Take a moment now, ready, set, play. Lord of destruction, Lord of corruption, Lord of the hate and pain. I instigate a flow so great, eviscerate the syndicate. I decimate, eradicate my foes in turatonic state. They suffocate, choke on my name. Lord of seduction,